Hi guys, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video that's a little bit different, and it's the first impressions on the software Luminar 3. The rumor on the street is that it's the Lightroom killer, and I want to see if that's true for myself. I've never used the software before, so these are basically going to be my first impression of the software. I might be a little lost, so bear with me because I just want to see how easy it is to transition from somebody that has been using Lightroom for like the last 10 years into a new software. And I do like a couple of things that I heard about this software that is a much affordable version of Lightroom, as in you don't have to pay a monthly membership. I think you can get the software right now. I think it's $99, and I think they have some cool discounts going on that you can get it as low as like $69, I believe. So it sounds really great. And basically you pay it once and you forget it. As photographers, we have already a lot of like monthly bills and memberships that we don't need to keep adding on more memberships. Example like insurance, your CRM software, galleries, website. It's a lot of monthly memberships. So it's like I prefer when I can just buy a software, right, and just forget that I have it, I own it, and that's it. So without further ado, we're gonna just dive into the Luminar software and see what I think. All right, so here we are in the dashboard of Luminar. As you can see, I have nothing. First time opening the software. Never used it before, so I'm gonna see how easy it would be for me to transition from Lightroom to Luminar, and if it's true, everything they're saying that that will make it much easier. So I read that you can either choose to import your photos into Luminar, and it'll make another folder, catalog type thing, or you can edit your photos straight from the original source wherever you have them saved, like if it's your external, your memory card. And I think it's kind of cool because that reminds me of like Photo Mechanic, how you can rate your photos and call your photos before importing them. And there's no lag when you are rating and stuff like that. So it's like they merge Photo Mechanic with Lightroom and made it into one software, so that way you don't have to get like multiple softwares to do our job. So I'm gonna go right here to folders. That I believe this is how you import your photos. Well, we're not importing them, we're just gonna be rating them and calling them right from the source here. So this is right on this folder is right on my memory card. I went to my memory card, my Canon folder, and I'm just gonna add the folder. Literally, that's it. Everything's imported. I mean, not imported because it's still on my card, which is the great thing. I already do this like with Photo Mechanic, where I where I call the images, I rate them, I color rate them, and all of that before I import my final decisions into Lightroom. So I think that's great. We have all the photos right here. I like the window is nice and big. The thumbnails are nice and big so you can see. We can literally probably rate them right here and color code them. I can see that it's the same exact as Lightroom. Number 6 through 9. Number 6 through 9 are colors, and numbers 1 through 5, as you can see right now, is star rating. And we have a brand new button here that we don't have in Lightroom, and it's like a little heart. So I'm guessing you can color rate, you can star rate, and then you can add a heart for your top favorite shots, which is actually kind of cool because sometimes I star rate like a lot of 5s that are good, but then I have like my top favorites. So I usually what I did before was I star rated and color rated, but now I can add a heart for my top favorites. So that's cool. And I'm just using my keyboard to just toggle around with the arrow keys. This is like really intuitive. And it's like so fast. It's like no lag for you to rate your stuff. Like super, super, super fast. And then if we want to see this in full screen, we can go right here to the full screen. And we have a little, this looks just like Photo Mechanic right here. And I think Capture One has this side scroll as well, where you have your thumbnails right here and you can just go to them down and there's no lag, there's no loading. Yeah, I really like that. This is literally Photo Mechanic right now. And if you know, Photo Mechanic has no editing capabilities. So you have to just you just have to call your photos, rate them, and then send them to Lightroom to edit. So if this has already like Photo Mechanic integrated into the software, and then you don't have to like go open an additional software, that's a bonus, and that's like gives a thumbs up for me. I like that. So, but that's great. We have to figure out if it's just as good as Lightroom when it comes to the editing capabilities. So let's pick, what are we gonna pick? I love that there's no lag. I can call so fast here. There's no loading between each photo. All right, so see everything on the side. So I'm gonna pick a picture. I'm gonna pick. Let's pick one of these. Here we go. So let's say I 5-star. I love this photo. I give her a heart. Color rated it yellow. Yellow tag right here. And now now how do I edit? Okay. So now I see that has Luminar looks down here, and I'm gonna assume these are presets. And I see that there is essentials. All right, so these are like little catalogs of different type of presets, and I have the Luminar Looks Essentials, and that gives me all these different presets down here. And I have super sharp, and I guess what is this? I guess this just you can rate your favorite. So what happens? Oh, okay. So I hit super sharp. These are presets, and then it has like the type, like the amount of the effect that you want to add of that effect. That's cool. All right. And then I don't want to move the photo to the trash. If I don't like it, can I remove it? How do I remove it? So the way the presets and stuff, this looks a little bit different than Lightroom. All right, so I'm still in library. So I'm gonna just go move to edit right here. So the edit is the develop module. And okay, so we have raw developing. We have filters here. All right, so we can reset all filters. All right, so resetting all filters will remove all the filters. And then you can add the filters, which I'm guessing you can add the presets. You can stack the presets. You can stack your presets as well. And I'm in custom workspace. They have different workspace. Professional. Quick and awesome. I guess if you just want to do like super quick edits. This is I don't know what accent filter 2.0 is. Like, oh. doing something. So they have a quick and awesome edit. I mean, if I was to, I'm gonna go really quickly through this because it might take like forever. And they have an essentials, and each it's like gives you like a different workspace. I'm gonna clear the workspace. What do I do? I'm gonna go to professional, see if that brings it back. All right, so yeah, so it brings back the workspace, and I have like a lens. See this lens distortion. So it knows what lens I got, the chromatic aberration, the fringe, all of this stuff. We have all of this in Lightroom, all right. And got transform, we can move the photo around. We have our white balances right here as shot, or we can move the temperature. This right now looks a lot like Lightroom, like exactly where the tools are. We got our exposure, highlights and shadows. Sorry if I'm like getting like super close to the camera, I'm just looking at the screen. All right, so I see like luminosity, colors. This is for the noise. I guess it does the noise removal by the luminosity and the color. Then we have saturation, and we have an accent filter, accent AI filter 2.0. So I'm guessing this is like artificial intelligence filter where the computer kind of knows what the photo kind of needs for it to look better. Lightroom does not have an artificial intelligence, so kind of cool, huh? I guess it's doing a little something. It's just letting it slightly laying things, kind of like it knows that this photo don't need that much, so it just did a little bit of an enhance. We have the haze, a sky enhancer, remove color cast. See, auto 1, auto 2, manual. Oh, it does remove the color cast a little bit. See that? It's like right now I had like a little bit of a warm, and it's just removed. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. So far, I'm liking this program. I think like the more you use it, the more intuitive? Sorry, I have like a terrible accent. So the more easy it will become to use the program. So again, so we have advanced contrast where we can target our highlights, midtones, and shadows independently. I like that. And now I'm like making my highlights brighter, like shadows. Cool. So we have our typical curves adjustment layer, and all right, so yeah, then we have, this will be RGB, our red, green, and our blue, and that's the same everywhere. So we want to add some yellow, you bring it down, yellow in the shadows. I'm gonna bring some highlights. Yep, that's your typical curves adjustment layer. This means we snap it back? No. Oh, crap, I got rid of the curves adjustment layer. If you hit X, it'll take the panel away. So I'm gonna hit professional workspace again. So yeah, it kind of makes your custom workspace. So you can only have the tools that you want to have on your workspace, that the tools that you use all the time. So that's cool. I wanted to know if I did this. Okay, so you can actually do a curves and you can make that curve into like a radial mask, a gradient mask, or a luminosity mask, or brush it yourself, I guess. That's working. I mean, right now it looks like it just went everywhere. I want to see if, all right, so this is for me. I don't know what this means. It's just toggling the mask off. All right, so we undo with Command C. We can undo with Command C. So, right, so we did undo that. Gonna go back to professional because I keep erasing things. Kind of cool. Very cool. So anything that has the little brush here, you can just do like a targeted area. Let's see. I brush that on there. So I did a brush. It's showing me the little layer right here of where I brushed. So I'm gonna like lower this. And it's making her face like super yellow. So it works, yeah. So you can do like curves, adjustment, and just do masking too. That's cool. You know what? I've never tried to see if I can do that in Lightroom. Maybe you can, but that's cool. All right. See what else? We have a polarizing filter. I don't think we have that in Lightroom. Polarizing filter, and that will be for making the skies bluer, more saturated. So here we have our typical HSL panel, and we can brush this too. We can do a mask with the HSL panel. And again, I don't think in Lightroom you can mask the HSL panel because I use this all the time. And if you can, I just never knew how. But right here we have, you can brush that on. So we have split tones. Structure, I don't know what this is. We don't have this in Lightroom either. I guess it's like a sharpening tool. But I'm see that it's just like sharpening the image. Yeah. Getting rid of sharpness and adding sharpness. So this is just like a clarity filter. I'm gonna guess structure or something else. And we can reset. We can blend it. We can blend these effects. Wow, like in Photoshop, we can have different blend modes for them. We can mask them. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Awesome. It literally has area here that you can use your LUTs. LUTs are typically used for video editing, and I do have some LUTs that I use for my videos. And it's kind of cool that you can load a LUT into the software and use it for your pictures. And you can load new LUT files or download new LUT files, which could be cool to match your photos to your video color grading. I don't think Lightroom has, well, I know that Lightroom doesn't have anything for you to load LUTs. That I don't think so. That's kind of cool. And they have already they give you some LUTs already installed. This one's Candlelight. And then you can kind of lower the opacity of that. Have Kodachrome. Let's do something crazy. See what sepia. They are very, I will have it like lowered. Subtle. Like it. That's cool. And then we also have blend modes for the LUTs and masking. Apparently we have layers in here too. Well, I don't know. Oh, okay. You can actually have layers in here. Okay, so far, what I am getting from the software is that it's like a Frankenstein of Photo Mechanic, Lightroom, Photoshop. It has elements from Photoshop such as layers and blend modes. It has the Photo Mechanic structure of the no loading time, that you can just call your images straight from the source before you import them. But and it has the Lightroom element that you can actually edit those photos without even importing them before you even import them. So it's crazy to me right now. So it's like, I'm very impressed. We have vignette. We have even a dodge and burn. Dodge and burn dashboard down here. How would this work? Okay, so it says start painting. And we can dodge and burn. What am I, how does it know if I'm dodging or burning? Oh, right here. So it has lighten, darken, erase what you did if you don't like what you did. Oh my God. It's like they don't want you to leave. Like, you don't have to leave and go to Photoshop to do certain things. Like these, wow. Like you could do a lot of your editing right into the software. Gonna lighten. I'm gonna do just crazy, but it is. Darken. Huh. And then we can kind of play with the how intense you want it. Wow. Oh, here we go. And then we have a filters amount where all the filters that I put in here, you can intensify it or remove how much you want of that filter. All right. I did not play with layers. So I guess you can do these adjustments so that they're all in individual layers as well. So if you wanted to remove something, you can just remove it. But I'm trying to figure out, how do I add a new adjustment layer? Add. It's grayed out. I guess I'm gonna have to figure out that. I'm gonna have to look for a tutorial on that. All right. But I'm guessing the reason why the layers are there so that you can do different layers. Layer. New layer. Huh. Why can I add a new one? So I'm guessing that's how you add it, but I don't know why it's grayed out. And then full screen view. All right. So this is just like a little bit, a really quick first impression video, and I don't want to make it super long, but so far I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I feel like the more I will, if I delve into this more and I take my time to learn the software and where everything is, I think I will really like it. So far, I think this is kind of like, it has a little bit of everything put in one. It has photo mechanic features, it has Lightroom features, and it has a little bit of Photoshop features, with them including the layers option, including the blend mode option, and the dodge and burning into something that is like Lightroom. It's incredible. So far I give it a thumbs up. I definitely would recommend this to new photographers that are looking for one software that kind of does it all. Definitely. I see that it has like the presets. I didn't play a lot with the presets here. Sure, you can make like your own presets. There's some portrait presets here. Back to edit. Oh, it has like some before and after that you can slide and see what you've done. That's kind of cool, the sliding thing. You can, okay. And you can take this off and you can see also has another before and after. You can toggle on and off. You can make full screen. In here you can tell what you want it to show. And we have a tools for crop, retransform, clone stamp. Oh, okay. So we have a clone stamp tool here. I don't know how the clone stamp tool works yet. I don't know if I see it doing anything. All right, it says click to set the source. Oh, okay, I see. So we click, set the source. So I'm not sure about this clone stamp tool yet. Kind of messy, but I'm sure that once I kind of like understand it better, it has size, softness, opacity, radius, and all of that. So this kind of like the clone stamp tool kind of takes you to like another screen for you to do the clone stamping. I want to go back, but you know what? I don't know. It took me out of my original screen. Here we go. So I just hit Command, took me back to my original screen. What else? And then this is, all right, so right here you will export your images. All right, and you can even use this software with Lightroom, with Photoshop. You can export your images after you work here to any of these other softwares. And I know that you can also use this with Lightroom as like a plugin into Lightroom if you wanted to as well, or as a standalone software. So far, I give it I can't give it a rating because I feel like I need to get more, like I need to learn the software, how things work in it better so that I can give it an accurate rating. But my first impression, I will give it like a 4 out of 5. I think it's genius how they grab um, the best of every software that's out there and then compiled it all into one software. And I think they deserve a lot of credit for that. I think that that this software should be a lot more popular than it is. And I definitely would recommend it to anybody that is starting out and don't want to get multiple softwares. I think this will work perfectly. Um, yeah, so I do recommend it. I like it so far. Once I work with it more, I can give a better review, tutorial, in-depth view of it. But so far, my first impressions is a thumbs up. I like it. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and talk soon. Bye.